Hi, I'm Albert. Today I'm going to do a video about my SCM L'Invincibile SIX panel saw. I took delivery of this panel saw in July this year, and I've been wanting to do a video about it. Well, it's been 2 months. I've been very busy. I have my daytime job, working job in a family to look after, so thank you for your patience. So anyhow, the L'Invincibile SIX, and this is a short stroke, as you can see. It can fit within the camera. Normally it's a long stroke machine that people order, but I ordered a short stroke 2.2 meter slider, and well, it fits me. It's very short, but this is the travel I do. I mean, it's not a lot. I only need to slide from here to about here, and that's it. Well, I need to hold it, otherwise we just slap it. Yeah. Anyway, so very short stroke, but very wide panel saw. It measures tip to tip, 4.6 meters. That's with this not extending out, like just at its shortest tip to tip is 4.6 meters. I'm just gonna walk through around the machine just to show you a few things, and see why this panel saw cost 50,000 euro compared to some other panel saw which may be 10,000 euro. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a feature on this panel saw which I love. All right, this is the things, right? This is currently set up for cutting panels, right? Done. It's set up for cutting solid timber. Cool, yeah? So SCM SIX comes in Nova, Class, and L'Invincibile. Now the SIX means it can tilt positive 46 degrees, I think, and negative 46 degrees of the main blade. I mean, it's a very handy feature. If you need it, it's very handy. But if you don't need it, you don't need it. I mean, I don't need it, to be honest, but I'm spending very good money on the panel saw. I want to be future-proof. So my panel saw came with this touch screen. I don't know how many inches that is, but it's pretty big. And I mean, basic functions, you know, this is your first menu where you do your frame, you do your parallel fins, everything's automatic. Well, this is an interesting part. It says 1600, right? But on the brochure, it says the machine's limit is 1500. So this is SCM for you. It will tell you our limit is 1500, but actually it can do 1600. I'm just gonna, for fun, say 1000. Everything's automatic. So that's a meter. I mean, you've seen that, so this is pretty straightforward. Another cool feature is these stops. It talks to these stops here, and it also talks to the angle of this device. So it's pretty cool, right? So it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to show how this works, but I'm gonna undo this part here. As you can see, this is now loose, so you can see this angle is changing. All those numbers are changing too, so that's compensating. So that's saying at 20.52 degrees now, our B1, B2, B3 is at various distance from the saw blade. So this is 20.52 degrees, or can be any degrees. I mean, it's pretty cool. You can continue to go either way. It's pretty cool. I like this feature. What I really like about this panel saw is I use linear guide. You can see that, this linear guide down here on the extension part, and linear guide over here as well, just behind it, if you can see it right there, and down there. Now this part is for the movement of that arm here. This is you can fit a bigger hood for cutting angles, but well, I'm still getting used to it. Now, what I don't like about this panel saw is this screen here. It's locked, like you can't change the angle, you can only swing. So I'm sure SCM will bring out a revision as to, see that connection there? Like it's fixed to that rod. I mean, it's not that difficult to make it swing, you know, like add another mechanism there. You know? So here we are, the SCM L'Invincibile SIX. Before I bought this saw, my previous saw was a Grigio Unique 350. It's a lot longer saw, 3.8 meters, but a little bit narrower, maybe 3.5 meters to its tip. I actually, before I bought this panel saw, I wanted to downsize. I didn't need a full length, 3.8. It's just too long. I can't operate. I mean, with this, 2.4 is perfect for me. And when I was shopping with SCM, and I thought to myself, well, I just need a short stroke, but I don't want to settle with a lighter machine. Now this machine is, from memory, 1,200 kilograms, 2,500 pounds for the North Americans. And yeah, so it's pretty heavy. I really like it. It's really heavy, really well built. You can't see weld lines where they're supposed to be welds, you know, like you can't see the weld lines. It's impressive. One of the main reasons that I chose this panel saw, especially SCM, is because I was really impressed with my first SCM spindle motor, the TI-145 EP. Now I will do another video about it at a couple days from today or when I get time. But again, that impressive machine. 2 months after I took delivery of that spindle motor, went to SCM and told them I want a new panel saw. After a bit of a negotiation, settled with this. Now, while I was waiting for this panel saw to arrive from Italy, I had an opportunity to upgrade. I wouldn't say upgrade, but to change from felder. I used to be a felder man. From AD 951 of my thickness planer combo to individual machines. I now have a Delta RJ42 just for temporary measures in S7. I brought the SCM S7, which is the thickness. It's again an impressive machine. I really like SCM. So I'm not paid by SCM. It's just they make very good machines, and yeah. If we had Martin in New Zealand, I would consider, but we don't have Martin here. The closest Martin is at I think Brisbane, and to have Martin shipped over here, you have to pay I don't know how many thousands. So I'm happy with SCM. You know, yeah, the service is good. One phone call, they're here the next day. Parts, well, so far I don't need any parts, but I was very impressed with one of my SCM white belt sander. I think it's a 1980 machine. One of the plastic part that came unstuck or loose, and anyway, this is another story. I won't bore you with it. So yeah, hope you like SCM machines, and if you watch my channels, I will have my spindle motor reviews up in a few weeks time, I hope. And S7, I mean S7 is pretty straightforward. Cheers, see ya.